I was 7 years old and I took my first trip, and it was a codfish set, and we loaded the boat up to the rails and walking through all these fish getting all scaly and dirty. Dad looked at me and said, "We're gonna get you some foul weather gear for tomorrow," and I've been hooked ever since.
There's a fisherman's prayer called "The ocean is so big and my boat is so small."
Fishing for me has always been about being connected to a wild, rich ocean environment.
It's rewarding, it's thrilling, it's a hard day's work.
We're here in DC as part of a fly-in with a fishing community coalition. This particular fly-in, we're focused on promoting the Young Fishermen's Development Bill.
There's an issue with food harvesters around the nation. They're getting older and there aren't a lot of new entrants into it. The obvious barrier is the extraordinary expense.
So the cost of entering the fisheries has really gone up, with so many of the fisheries requiring permits, acquiring more expensive machinery, more expensive boats than it used to take to get out on the water.
The Young Fishermen's Development Act is an initiative that we've spent over a year working on to try and create more opportunities for the next generation of fishermen to build a better skill set and make them better businessmen and women. And we wanted young fishermen and the next generation of commercial fishermen on all coasts to be able to have those same opportunities.
There aren't that many people doing it anymore for my community, and I'm the last person that fishes for most of these species from the island that I'm from, and that's why I think that this is an important program. No longer can you just be a fisherman, you have to know how to do the legal part of it. There's so much more to it, and these programs will help.
Young Fishermen's Development Act details mostly a Sea Grant towards classes and hands-on mentorship, where you go in and you learn about different things that you might not learn on the water. So, it'd be great if we could have a classroom environment to go sit down and learn about these things.
There are a lot of structures in place for all other professions, opportunities for education, developing skills, but not so with fisheries. It's still kind of a Wild West frontier type mentality where you go out and you learn it the hard way, and then that gives you notches on your belt. But this is a logical way to address a problem with the graying of the fleet.
A lot of jobs that a lot of kids my age would have are not exactly very much fun. Whereas fishing is a job where you can have a really, really awesome experience and get to do really cool things and be active and outdoors and still make a lot of money, even more than you would make in a lot of jobs that other kids would have.
After a long day of fishing, I feel great. There's nothing better than the feeling of coming in with a big catch, like a big quantity of fish or just a big fish itself. There's nothing that tops that in my mind.
When you're doing a small boat fishery, it's a father-son thing, or it's a family thing, it's a community thing.
It's pretty indescribable. You're connected to a bigger system, and I think it provides you with a really unique and amazing perspective about how important wild, healthy ecosystems are in the world, and how lucky we are to still be able to make a living from the oceans.
We're all leaning towards the same goal of just good, healthy food on each person's table.